Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as 3 great houses fall, giving the island an entirely different look this morning. KOTT News were on the scene immediately after the fights to get reactions, first in Restless Shore. Congratulations on your victory here in Restless Shore, managing to wrap it up before the time expired. How did you feel it went down out there?
Oh, it went great, John. I mean, we beat Pharma twice now. I mean, you can only say so much about that. I'm just glad to be back in my home.
Well, was there anybody on your team who outshined in their performance tonight?
Hippie went crazy that war. He was like on insane comms. What an amazing leader we had today.
Well, gang, I don't want to keep you from your celebration. Do you intend to linger in the hamlet long, or you intend to ransack it and move on as you have been moving across the island?
We'll hold on as long as we see fit. We got a big war coming up, and we're going to get ready for that.
Later in First Light, KOTT News were able to get an interview with Covenant leadership about their fight. Congratulations on your successful capture of the Hyssop and Spice production facilities of First Light. How does it feel?
Feels pretty good, John. We're gonna farm all the hyssop.
You guys were through the fort in about 15 minutes flat. Would you care to give us your insight on how that happened?
Yeah, so John, I was basically killing some zombies out in the world, and I got a call from Kyla. Please, Panda, come help us. We need help. So, I come to help win the war. And in all honesty, I have no idea what happened. I was basically changing my specs the entire time. Didn't see the war at all.
The championship bout was a snoozer as the challengers, hailing from parts unknown, hightail it back there, failing to answer the bell. As the night wound down, JDB's kitchen re-secured the desert just in time for dessert. An assigned mercenary was sent to speak on their behalf. Congratulations on your victory in Brimstone Sands, once again expanding the empire to another region. How do you feel it went down out there?
I think that was a great war, John. The Dodgers did really well on their defense. We got it right at the very end. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I noticed that with 2 minutes remaining. Do you feel that you could have pushed in earlier and took your time, or do you feel you had to push in that moment?
I think we needed to take advantage of that moment, John, just to hit at them while the spawns were weak.
Gotcha. Little respawn timer at the end. Got him, huh?
Yep.
Well, my friend, was there anybody out there who really shined in their performance tonight?
I think everybody did really well today. Shout out to my group, Dreidel, Haribo Keegan, and Furby. They did really well. Can I?
Yeah, yes. Would you like to say something?
I would actually like to say something.
By all means, what would you like to say?
You all laughed when we picked up Firestaff, but now we are on top. We said we wouldn't be ignored, and now we are back with a vengeance. FS Union on top.
Looking at the weather for today, and it's going to be another beautiful afternoon of sunlight to battle the Cyclopean advance. Then be on the alert after sunset as the corruption invasion forces rise up across 20% of the island. Another lineup submission for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the Syndicate members of Soju Gang assail the Marauders of 2 minutes from B- tier Dodgers for control of the island's primary oil supply in Weaver's Fin. Soju Gang recover from their defeat last night in First Light and press north into the Peat Moss Bog. But will one night's rest be enough, or will fatigue be a factor? And if a factor fatigue may be, then the Dodgers' fatigue factor may be even higher. After the emotional highs and lows of their performance last night, will they be able to focus tonight? Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.